Alright, we have the sort of flat topography in here, and now we want to go ahead and put the subregion in. Or sorry, we want to go ahead and put the buildings in. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my site plan, and I'm going to close my hidden windows, and let's go to the 3D default view, and then I'm going to WTZA for window tile, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to create buildings, sort of at a particular size, and try to be efficient about it. So alright, so we're just going to go in and make some of these guys as, like I said, as efficiently as possible. And the way that we're going to do that is through the architecture component model in place. So if we come under the architecture tab, there's a component pull down and there's a model in place for sort of one-off things. So I'm going to click on model in place, and it's going to want me to categorize what I'm working on. So I'm just going to categorize this as a generic model. Click OK, and I'll give it a name of masses, or how about urban fabric, and click OK. And it takes us into a sketch mode, and we can make extrusions here and blends and things like that. But really all I want to do is make a series of extrusions that are these guys. So I'm just going to come into extrusion here, and I'm going to come into my site plan, and I'm just going to left click. Oops, sorry. I'm in extrusion, and I'm going to go ahead and select rectangle. And then I'm just going to left click and draw a rectangle right for this guy. And then I'm going to hit the big green check because I'm in an extrusion, and you're going to see that guy extrude up a foot. And then I can come into the extrusion end, and I'm just going to set it at 30 feet. Right? So now I have sort of this extrusion, and I can go in and draw in a bunch of these, but what I'm going to do is copy them. So I'm just going to select this guy and copy it over a couple times. So I'll just copy it here, and if I go to copy again, I can pick multiple, and I can just copy it, wherever there's a rectangular one, and just kind of go back and futz with it, even for that little one there, and there's one. Maybe we'll use that one to make those. And then what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll just use these little shape handles to pull them into place, because we're not overly concerned really that they're exactly as big as these. We're really just sort of wanting to get them about right. And so just kind of go in, and you can see them appearing over here, and adjust and copy and move those guys wherever you want. Oh, we don't need these, they're off of our topography. And adjust them wherever you are. So I'll just put this one in here, right? Okay, and then you can also, while you have them selected, you can change the height of them. So if you want this one to be 20 feet, right, and maybe these are a little shorter, 15, and this one maybe 25. So you can just adjust them as you need. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these, and when I come back we'll assign a material to them. So I did want to show you this. There's one that has a jog in it, so I have this guy sort of in place to be that one. So if I move him kind of where it would be close, right? I can select that, and I can just edit the extrusion, and I can just draw lines, that make this into that shape. And then all I need to do is trim these out. And so there's a trim command here, trim extend to corner, and I want to pick what I want to keep. Pick what I want to keep, right? And then hit check. All right, so I'm going to keep going, and then I'll come back and we'll put materials on them. Alright, so I've pretty much got all the buildings made, and I'm still in the family, so I haven't hit finish model yet. And what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to make these so I can put a material on them.